This is a video guide on how to find inmate information in Prince George County, Maryland. To get started, click on a link in the description. It's going to take you to this specific page here. You can also just type marylandpublicrecords.org in your browser and it's going to take you to the home page here. If you hover over other records, you will find an option for inmate search. If you click on that, it's going to take you to Maryland page for inmate resources. And down here, you'll be able to pick the appropriate county or city. And we're going to be looking at Prince George in this video. So let's scroll down and you will notice there is Prince George County resources. So you have the Sheriff's Department and then you have the court system. Now, Prince George County Sheriff's Office doesn't have an online database to research that information, but you can request records manually. There's a link for the Corrections Department and the Records Department, so you can click over on that, give them a call, or make a request online here. So unfortunately, they don't have an online database, but you do still have the court system. Anytime somebody's arrested, they go to jail, they will have to show up for court, and that creates a permanent, unless it's sealed, record in the database, in the court database. So these things practically never go away. So if you click over on that, let's see here. All right, so with a last name and a first name, and then if you want to put in a middle initial in there, it's going to help you filter things out. And then if you want to look at specifically criminal information, you just select criminal here. You can also look at specific counties or just the state as a whole. You have the option to pretty much look at really old arrest or inmate criminal information, or things that just happened. This is a database that's run by the state of Maryland themselves, so it's a great resource. If you scroll up to the top here, you'll see an option for neighboring counties. So if you can't locate somebody locally, there could be a chance that they've been the record is actually in the county next door, so you might want to check the neighboring counties as well. Next, you have the statewide lookup tools. So if you click on locate an inmate in Maryland, it's going to take you to the main state page here. And you have all the counties that we cover and the cities here. What we want to look at here is the Department of Public Safety and Corrections. This is a prison database, statewide database. And so if somebody is arrested locally and they have a sentence of over 12 months typically, they're not going to stay locally. They're going to be sent to a different facility that's run by the Department of Public Safety in Maryland. So that's a completely different database. And so if you click on the inmate locator link here, it's going to give you that database, and then you can do your search with a first name and a last name. Next, you have the name search box on top. This is a nationwide search. It's a premium service, so there is a fee, but it's a great tool to add to your research. It doesn't just look at Prince George County. It doesn't just look at the state of Maryland. It goes outside the state as well. So people do move around. They potentially could have a record in another state or even multiple other states. And if you want to make sure nothing is missed, it's a great resource to use. They pretty much compile records from all the local counties, the state databases, other state databases, and it's a single search system, practically instantaneous, and you're pretty much looking at billions of records just with a first name and a last name. So with that said, there's a link in the description. Click on it and come on over and start on your Prince George County inmate search.